What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. You guys know how we do it. Taking one request per video uploaded. Out here just every single day, man, with these YouTube requests. Gotta love it. I know I do. I hope you guys are enjoying them. But today we have a specific request coming from Shade Tree Garage, Stance Kid 210 Car Guy, and Smoke Tires _Jaw. They all want to see slammed and stanced Honda Civics. Smoke Tires specifically wants to see the Skunk Nation K20 semi-built motor on boost, man. So we are going to do our best to replicate this build, and I'm just interested in doing this build because we did a Honda Civic build, I believe last week, maybe 2 weeks ago by the time this video comes out, and it was a sleeper. And in this one, I obviously want to take the opportunity to do a car that is not a sleeper, slammed and stance. We're going to make this one look very dope. So with that said, let's get into it. Obviously, we're just going to start out with a white paint job right now. We will get into the paint a little later on into this build, but let's get into it. So if you guys are new to the channel and don't know how this works, like I say, we're uploading a video a day. Wednesday and Sunday will be 2 videos uploaded. If you guys haven't checked out our bike builds yet, definitely do so. And make a request. Maybe you guys have a moto vlogger on YouTube that you watch and you want to see a request done. We're taking biker requests now, man, just to try to expand the channel. Obviously, bring you guys some more fresh content. And yeah, if there's any other games you guys want to see me play, definitely let me know. So right off of the bat, we are going to have to pop in this 2-liter inline-4 VVT. Going to assume that's a K20. Looks like we still have a little VTEC spike there. Now, we are going to boost this one. We're just put in a little baby snail there, man. Single turbo, obviously. We're going to keep that front wheel drive. Now, as far as the aero and appearance, we're not going to get too crazy with this one. We are, however, going to try to find something nice and subtle that doesn't look too ricey. Really, that's the name of the game, is just not to look too ricey. And I think the C West body kit is going to look pretty close to what the Skunk Nation Civic has on it. So we're just going to go ahead and install that. Now, as far as the rear wing, we're just going to try to find ourselves a little bit of a duckbill type spoiler here. So I'm just going to skim through a couple of different options and pick the one that I think is going to look the closest. Now, I kind of like this one. What is this? IB Herd Design. Oh, well, I wish I hadn't read that one. That was kind of a little difficult to read. Now, we are probably going to leave on the stock bumper. I can't imagine there's going to be anything on here that I would like too much. As far as the side skirts go, however, we are going to go ahead and just switch up these. Try to find one that kind of looks appropriate and close to what we're looking for. Nothing really that tickles my fancy. So we are going to go ahead and just leave that the way that it is. Now, obviously, as far as the wheels go, we are definitely going to be throwing on a race tire compound. Since this is a boosted Honda Civic, I have a feeling we're going to have a little bit of trouble getting some traction on here. Now, this thing looks like it has a beautiful set of 6-spoke wheels on here with a nice deep dish. So we're going to try to find a set of wheels that is going to match those as close as possible. So I'm just going to skim through a few of these right now. Now, I decided to go with these Volk Racing TE37s specifically because the design is almost identical. Not quite as big of a lip, but once we paint these things white, they're going to look pretty close to what's on the car in question. So I'm just going to go ahead and we look like we're running a very small tire. I'm going to go with an 18 on this one just to get that tire as small as possible. Did we do an 18? Yeah, that's 18. That's looking dope. Real quick, we'll go into the drivetrain and put on a race clutch. As far as the transmission goes, I'm gonna do a sport transmission just so we don't have to mess with the individual gear ratios. I'm going to put on a race driveline and obviously a differential. Now, I'm still kind of unsure about that front bumper, but we're going to see once we paint this thing if we can bring it all together. Obviously, upgrading the brakes. This thing is slammed and stance, so we are going to do the same. Anti-roll bars, just for when we get into those tight corners. And as far as the weight reduction goes, we are going to do a sport weight reduction. Just not to get too carried away, man. These little Civics, they really benefit from that. Now, we are on a semi-built engine, so I'm going to go intake and exhaust right off of the bat. Then we're going to do a little bit of internal stuff, valves, displacement we'll leave stock. We are going to do some pistons and compression. Obviously up the boost just a little bit. Man, can we just appreciate this torque curve right now? We got the turbo kicking in hard right around, let's say 2,300 RPM, and then right around 5,500. You see VTEC peeking in there. This thing's gonna be a monster, man. Let's go ahead and install that intercooler, oil and cooling, install that flywheel. The flywheel, that wheel's fly, man. Go ahead and install that setup. S1 class, nothing too crazy. Like we're saying, semi-built on boost. So next up, we are going to jump into the tuning. Check out our gearing. Oh, we got a kind of a tiny top speed there. We're going to have to put a little more of a top speed on there. See if we can get her over 300 kilometers an hour, man. Come on. Yeah, okay, 305. Let's see, we might miss the 305. Oh, man, we got Pitbull up in here or what? That's cool with me. Let's do some alignment. We're going to put some slammed and stance on this thing for sure. Negative, negative. Springs are low. Everything's good. Differential. Acceleration. We want maximum acceleration, por favor. You know, please, preferably. And next up, what we need to do is jump into the designs and paints and just paint this thing up. Now, this car has a very nice yellow paint job. We're going to see if the manufacturer color is going to match what we're looking for, and that's pretty damn close. We're going to go ahead and install that. As far as the wheels go, we are looking for a nice white finish on those. We are fish bowling, no tint, so them haters can see me, which I'm liking that. Everything else, I'm going to go ahead and paint the wing black since there is a black wing on the car in question. Now, these aren't exactly the same Honda Civics. This one looks like an older 90s Honda, and I don't know, this one looks like a later model, later 90s model. I'm not really sure of the year on this one. But the paint looks almost identical here. One thing that I am going to do, just that I'm noticing on the car in question, we're just going to add a couple little vent slits down at the bottom here, just to make this bad boy look authentic to the car in question. Spin her up just a little bit, just a little bit. Add that one over there, and then add another one. Oh man, those edges look terrible on that curve there, eh? Another one, let's say, whoa, why would we do that? Why would I do that? Why would I change the size? I'm not really sure. And go ahead and do the same on the other side. Bam. And I think that's going to be pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and save that to our current car and get out on the road. Now, I am excited to drive this one. Our last car, the last Honda that we did that was the sleeper, was a K20 swapped, fully built. This one's K20 swapped, not fully built, but it does have a turbo, so should be interesting just to see the differences in the two cars. Woo! Wow, man. There's almost like another VTEC at like $8 grand. It starts pulling again. This is crazy, man. you're never gonna get low in the RPM range to even see that turbo, that turbo lag. You know what I mean? It's so low, I believe like 2,500. That even if you short shift, I guess that's, man, this is wild. This is a very crazy car. Let's take her for a little bit of a rip. Now it is raining, keep that in mind. So obviously we are lacking the traction heavily. But it's taking these corners quite, it's like a little go-kart, man. Takes the corners like a champ. Let's get into this little roundabout. Hit that e-brake. Oh, and then go right into a pole. Okay, so maybe e-braking in a Honda Civic, not the best idea in the world. It definitely hauls though, holy. Wow, very impressive. I'd be interested to get the sleeper out and then this one, maybe do like a, you know, take it down to the airport, do a run with each one. I'd have to look and see about the performance points and compare the two, but might be something for a later video. I don't know. I've done a few like comparison, well not really, yeah, the comparison videos with Forza, like Horizon 3 and Forza 6 and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, the challenge video that I did with my cousin didn't really go over too well. So I mean, we're just sticking with the builds. People ask me if I can do like, I can definitely do an online meet. I do that occasionally when I am online and not recording. But the thing with that is like people on this channel typically just want to see the builds. They don't, I don't know, they don't watch the challenge videos and the meet videos of mine. So we can definitely hang online, but as far as me recording and going through all of the effort to edit and everything like that, it's I know what the people want to see, and you know, I try to focus most of my efforts and energy towards making that kind of content, which is obviously the build videos. Now I may have already brought this up in multiple videos, but we are doing now bike videos, bike build videos I should say. So yeah man, that's, you know, we're just expanding the content a little more. Obviously the builds are what people want to see. That's really what I based my channel on, built the channel on I should say, not really based it on. I've done a few other like gameplay videos with Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, but like I say, when the people want to see the build videos, that's what I build, man, is these builds for you guys. I'm just out here trying to make the content that you guys want to see, and nothing less, man. That's my passion. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure we can just put an end to this video. This weather's kind of, I guess, making it a little difficult for me to get good traction and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it's a turbo Honda. Like, I can't even move it without it just going all crazy and spinning. Okay. Is that a nice park? All right, we're good. We're diagonal. We're parked like a douche. So yeah, man, I guess the only thing left to do is take our little screenshot for the thumbnail, I should say, and put an end to this video. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more content, don't forget to click subscribe. Head on over to the Facebook page again. We'll be giving away 1,000,000 credits once the Facebook page reaches 1,000 follows or likes. So definitely keep that in mind. Head on over, do a couple behind the scenes screenshots, videos and stuff like that, just for fun, some extra content. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Woo! We're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace! Oh no! Oh no! Oh!